Home Show.
Diana from Laredo, Texas has some tension trouble.
Well, she's looking at buying a house, Tom, and saw this in the inspection. You should walk around and saw these. And, of course, I know you know what that is, but let's hear what she says. Diana writes, these post-tension ends were exposed in the front of a roughly 1-year-old new home. It was brought up on the inspection report, but the next time they walked the house, they were sealed. And she says, I don't know if the 4 exposed ends were cleaned out before they were being sealed, but she wonders, Tom, will this cause a problem in the future?
I love this question, and I love the picture, so I give her an A+ for the picture. That is a beautiful looking end. I want you to know that that is superb. I wish they all looked that good. When I would get these questions over the years, they wouldn't look. They'd have that nice round sleeve in there. They were recessed. Like this one is perfect. Usually what I see is you see the bolt sticking out. You see about 3 feet of that cable just hanging out there buried in the dirt. That is a big problem. This one was done right.
So you're saying that as post-tension slabs go, these people kind of did it right.
Yes. At least this detail. I don't know about the rest. I wasn't there. But this detail is, if I was going to do one, that's the way I would want it to look. Now, I suspect that somebody forgot to come back because there's that one little step at the very end. You have to send one of your guys back to. What you just do is you just mud over the top of them and cover them up. And you'll see these little round, different colored concrete patterns where each one has been sealed, and you're supposed to see those. If there's ever a problem, they chip that out and they get to it, and then they can run new cables through there. It's very rare, usually when it's done poorly, but I like the way this was done. So I would tell her if they came back, which they should have, and they grouted all those holes, which they did, it sounds like, I have no problem. Now, this one happens to be, I'm going to look at my notes here, what part of Texas is this? Laredo. Laredo does not have all those expensive clays and stuff too much, so I think she's in good shape.
Well, that's good news.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's a very dry area.
I know that you've said before that post-tension would not be your choice of a slab foundation.
Well, that's what I'm getting at. In the Houston area, Gulf Coast, you take Gulf Coast all the way around to, say, all the way to Gainesville, Florida, and going down the peninsula, the expansive clays are incredible. In fact, most of the research for expansive clays was done at University of Florida, which is in Gainesville, Florida. So you can imagine how we have these terrible things, and they don't work well, post-tension slabs, when it comes to expansive clays. But in Laredo, you have that dry, more West Texas kind of thing, that sandy loam, and it's pretty stable. So, and that one looks really nice and clean, and it's up out of the ground. It's not down in the dirt. I like the way it's detailed, so I don't have a problem with it as long as everything was done right, and it sure looks like it.
See, when you send us a picture, you click on that blue Ask Tom button and you come to this page and you send us a picture, it helps Tom give you a better answer. And, we'd love to help you out. You got a question, send us some pictures. You can even send video. Tom, I got to tell you, we've got a couple of videos we couldn't get to this week. We're going to have next week. So you'll be seeing those. But we love getting the questions, and Tom answers them. We post a new one every day at HomeShowRadio.com, of course, and our Facebook page and our YouTube channel.